Yeah, and we still have lots more to talk about that, Apollo 11. But I do want to ask you a question along with our viewers. How cold do you think the lunar surface can get at night?
How about minus 70?
Minus 70. Here are some answers I put on the list. A, 0 degrees, and down to D, negative 350 degrees. What's your take?
Oh, gosh. Space. Minus 250.
You know what, Brian? You got it right. It is negative 250 degrees, and that's all because of the moon does not have an atmosphere to help regulate temperatures, and that's, for the most reason why temperatures get down to a negative 260 degrees at night and as high as 260 degrees in the afternoon. So, not atmosphere to help regulate temperatures. And, you can actually go online and see this timeline. There's a lot more timestamps on Apollo 11 back on this date in 1969. But here are some of the times converted into Central Time. Around 3:15 in the afternoon, that's when it landed on the moon. Around 9:30 in the evening is when the hatch opened, and around 10 o'clock, 9:56 to be exact, was when the first step was taken on the lunar surface. So definitely a big deal in our nation's history. Temperatures in the mid to upper 70s right now. Dew points are in the mid 70s as well. And temperatures elsewhere, meantime, 74 in Mathis as well as over in Alice, and 78 over in Falfurrier. So good news, we'll have a breeze today, in relation to all the heat and the humidity out there. We'll have some relief in the forecast, 10 to 20, even some spots 25 to 30 miles per hour out across the coastal bend. Mostly clear skies. We do have some Saharan dust, concentrations of dust in the atmosphere. So that's going to lead to hazy sunshine this afternoon under partly cloudy skies. Meantime, across the continental 48, temperatures are in the mid 70s for most areas, most cities across the United States this morning. 78 in Kansas City, 75 over in Chicago, and 80 over in New Orleans. And that's all thanks to high pressure. It has the upper hand right now over most of the U.S., and that's what's leading to some excessive heat warnings and also heat advisories out across portions of the Central Plains, off into the Midwest and into the East Coast, as well as some heat advisories. So rain, not going to be a big deal. There are some showers out to our north, but high pressure reigns supreme. And as this high pressure area, also this dome of this upper level ridge starts to move off west, that's going to allow some troughing action to happen across the Great Lakes. I mention this because that's going to help send a weak cold front, our way by Tuesday into Wednesday, and that's going to help spark off some isolated showers and also a drop in our humidity slightly for midweek next week. Temperatures this afternoon, mid-90s, hazy sunshine, heat index as high as 108 later on this afternoon. And here's your 7-day forecast. We're down into the low 90s thanks to the weak front on the way by Tuesday and Wednesday. It's going to help spark a good rain chance for us. I do think a lot of the heavier activity will be out to our north near San Antonio, the Hill Country, out in West Texas, but we'll have the opportunity to get in on some isolated showers, maybe a couple rumbles of thunder, but temperatures go below normal, around 91 on Wednesday and 91 on Thursday. Brian?